Hello everyone, welcome back our next session of geography chapter 9. So I hope all of you understood our last topic, types of trade. And in this part we are going to learn the next topic, that is International Trade Organization. So what is an international trade organization? We know that the trade is carrying between different states and different countries. So trade is carrying in between different states are known as domestic trade. The trade which are carrying between different countries are known as international trade. So if we are comparing these two types of trade, that means we learned that it is a type of the trade which is coming under the extent of trade region. So if we are considering these two types of trade, we know that it is very difficult to carry the trade between the countries than the states. That means it is difficult to carry the international trades than the domestic trade. Why? Because if India is doing the trade between or with the different countries, and there will be or there is a chance of lot of problems such as the political issues, the economy of the countries, all will come under in that category. So in order to protect or in order for the smooth functioning of the trade between the countries, the international organizations were introduced, international trade organization. Factors like the economy of the countries, laws, government policies, markets, judicial system, currency, language, etc. are the factors which are influencing the trade. So when the countries may interfere for the trading activities, there will be a chance for confusions or some of the problems between the countries. So in order to avoid these problems, same manner for the smooth functioning of the trade, which trade? International trade. The international organization introduced the international trading organizations. So these organizations will work for the smooth functioning of the international trade as well as the development of international trade. So there are several international trading organizations such as European Union, OPEC, SAARC, Asian, APEC and BRICS. Now we will see one by one and its functions. The first one, World Trade Organizations. It has 164 members and its headquarters in Geneva. The main aims or functions of WTO are the following: to provide the platform for negotiations in international trade, to handle the differences related to trade, monitor the trade policies of member states, and providing technological assistance and training to developing countries. And the second one, it is European Union. It has 28 member countries. Its headquarters are located in Brussels. The main aims of this organization are the following. First one, established an integrated market amongst member nations in Europe, free flow of goods, services and capital in Europe. Custom duties have been cancelled on exchange of goods within members. Common euro currency established. Third one, it is OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. It has 13 member countries. Its headquarters is situated in Vienna. The functions are controlling the international trade of crude oil, controlling the rates of crude oil production among member states, and maintaining consensus in oil export. The fourth one, it is SAARC, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. It has 8 member countries. Its headquarters is located in Kathmandu. The functions are finding satisfactory solutions to the common problems faced by countries in South Asia. Second one, increasing social welfare, raising the living standard, and increasing regional cooperation among member states, and to remove unrest in South Asia. The next one it is Asian Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It has 10 member countries. Its headquarters located in Jakarta. The functions are expanding social and cultural harmony along with economic growth in Southeast Asia. Second one, promoting regional peace and promoting tax waivers for trade growth in member states. Next one it is APEC, Asia Pacific Economic Corporation. It has 21 member countries. Its headquarters is located in Singapore. The functions are free trade and economic cooperation in Asia Pacific Ocean region and promoting regional and technical cooperation among members. The last one it is BRICS. It has 5 member countries. Its headquarters is located in Shanghai. The functions are make funds available for growth of economies of members, enhancing mutual economic cooperation, and strengthening economic security. So these are the different trade organizations and its functions. So I hope all of you understood about the International Trade Organization. So these all trade organizations are playing an important role for the development of international trade. Now we are moving to the last topic of this chapter, that is marketing. So first we learned about trade and now we are going to learn about marketing. What is marketing? Trade means we learned that exchange of goods and services. So here marketing. What is marketing? Marketing means the sellers or the producers are using different techniques to sell their products. So that is in simple manner we can understand marketing. If you will get the product which one is not that much attractive and with less quality and all, will you purchase it? No. When that means always the marketing is giving the importance for the attraction plus the quality of the products. And when they are giving importance for the attraction and the quality of the products, automatically what we can see, the price of that good is also more. Suppose if you want to purchase a chocolate, what all information you will go through that one? Sometimes the wrapper of the chocolate, is it good or attractive? Same manner the ingredients, the manufacturing date, the expiry date, and the price, MRP. These all details you may be going through. So it is not compulsory that when we are going to purchase a particular thing, we will go through these all information. This is a picture of noodles. Suppose if we are going to purchase these noodles, what are things you will read? How many of you will read the instruction or the information what is given here? How many of you will go through this information? Very few. What all information we can see while observing or while reading this one? We will get lot of information such as the company name, the barcode and the quality and again the ingredients, what all ingredients they used in this, maximum retail price, manufacturing date and expiry date. So if I will ask you, if you are going to purchase, you will take each and every packets of this one and go through. Some maybe, very few of the people are aware about this all information. So it is the duty of the manufacturers to include these all information when they are producing a product and when it will be distributed in the market. Actually, it is safe for the consumers. because manufacturing date and expiry date, it is very important thing. If a product's expiry date is over and if you are using the same thing, it will affect our health. That is one thing. And another one, retail price. In that bag we can see the maximum retail price. More than that, we need not to pay for a particular product. So these all are coming under, or these all are introduced for the protection of the consumers. And it is the rule for the manufacturers to make or to note these all information on their products. If it is not only the case of the picture of the item what I given, even we are purchasing a biscuit or a chocolate, whatever it is, these all information you can see. And is it qualified or not? Okay. And one thing it is, all are not that much educated. Most of the consumers are not aware about these all things. So here the producers are making another trick. What is it? That means advertisement. If we know that a particular actor, your favorite actor or actress is using a particular cream or shampoo or any health drink, what will you think? So he is using that, we will also use. We will get some type of attraction towards that product. So here the advertisement is playing an important role. Okay, so advertisement is also a technique in the marketing system. And another one, it is lot of offers they are giving. Buy two, get one free. So these all are a part of advertisement. And something we are purchasing, and along with that we are getting one another thing free. If you will purchase this oil, one small shampoo pouch is free. If you will purchase Kinder Joy, along with that you will get a small toy. So lot of children are too much interested, or they were attracted. And another one, especially we can take an example of the baby products. The mother who is using this particular company's soap or the food items, health drinks, that child will grow very fast or will be very healthy. So their captions are also playing an important role. So these all are in marketing techniques of the manufacturers or the producers for what? To sell their product in well manner. So here what we are thinking in the advertisement, these people are using these all items, so we can also use it. In that manner the manufacturers are trying to get belief from the people or the consumers. Now we are going to study about the importance of marketing. Because of globalization, here we can see the free movement of goods and services. And because of that, that means in the market we can see different prices, different types of or different quality products, and along with that, lot of choices are also getting to the consumers. Through marketing, one can increase his business very systematically. So what are the importance of marketing? It is a good method to improve or promote the business, and selling will be improved and selling rate will be increasing. Same manner, the price of the product will also be increasing, because for advertisement money is needed. So that all expenses will be included in the product what we are purchasing, and the defective products will be taken back from the market because of the reviews. We know that. So in today's life, marketing is playing an important role. So it is good for the producers and the consumers. Producers can use lot of techniques, or marketing use lot of techniques in order to attract the consumers. Same manner, consumers are getting lot of information about the product and lot of advantages such as the quality products same manner, different choices are also getting to the consumers. So in this manner, the marketing is playing an important role. If a particular product is introduced in the market, how consumers are getting the information? Through the marketing, that means through the advertisement. If lot of products are introducing in the market, but how we are getting information about that one? Through the advertisement. Through the advertisement, from where we can see the advertisement? Newspaper, magazine, TV, mobiles, etc. So here reaching maximum, the products are reaching maximum to the consumers. It is attracting the consumers, making the consumers to buy the particular products. And apart from this, there are a lot of other methods to purchase. Like here, information technology is playing an important role in this. We know that nowadays many are following this system. Information technology is using for purchasing. In simple manner, we can say that online trading. So for that, media is playing an important role. So because of this, whole world become the market. If a particular good is produced in USA, it is easy to get for me, or it is produced in Germany, it is easy to get through the online purchasing. Lot of apps are there, you know that, example Amazon, Flipkart, etc. are playing an important role. Many people are purchasing the products with the help of this online purchasing. This makes numerous options available to the consumers. Different products are produced in different countries. Markets are also easily available in the all the places, that means in everywhere. It is known as in simple manner e-marketing or online marketing. Sometimes the marketing is making a lot of problems. Sometimes advertisement is giving the false information. So in order to protect the consumers, the government has introduced the Consumer Protection Act. Because some advertisements are giving false information, fraudulent means, or making exaggerated statements in order to attract the consumers. And sometimes they are pointing out the shortcomings of the competitors. The same product, the other company who is producing, so against them. So advertisements lose the trust among the people. So in order to avoid these all, the government has introduced the organization in order to make or to for the smooth functioning of the marketing system. While making advertisement, it is necessary to follow the rules and regulations which is introduced by the government. And the consumers also should be beware of the advertisement which are giving or showing through different medias by the producers. And it is a duty of the consumers, that means it is duty of us to go through the proper information and go through the proper marketing techniques and purchase the goods and use it. So we are going to wind up this lesson. So what all things we learned? What is trade, types of trade, barter system, international trade organizations and marketing. So read your textbook well and learn well. Thank you.